Hello, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're at. We're, I am going to get started right at 8 o'clock, so we've got just over a minute before I get started. So I'm just making sure everything is set up properly. All right, we have under a minute to go before we get started. I will have music going. I'll be using PowerFit Music, a music app for to be used for fitness professionals like myself. So that said, if you don't like the music or if you just can't hear the music, you're more than welcome to listen to your own if you prefer. Right, it is 8 o'clock, so let's get those legs moving, warming up. Hopefully you can hear the music and hopefully you can hear me as well. We're going to use this first song. This gets the body warmed up, ready for the ride ahead of us. So we're going to have a varied terrain today. Going to have a mix of flat road work and hill work. So this class is going to be an hour long. And my name is Angela. I am the owner of Cycling Angela Fitness. I'm happy to be riding with you today. I am coming at you live from my home studio. Let's start off by doing a body scan. Feet are parallel to the floor, nice and flat. You might even feel like you're scraping something off the heel of your shoe. Knees are pointed forward, tracking over your toes. You don't want to let your knees bow out like this. That over time, that will grind out your knees. Upper body, nice and relaxed. Hinge at the hips. Spine is neutral. Core is relaxed so you can properly breathe through your diaphragm. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. Elbows are relaxed. And as I always tell my classes, this is your ride, your workout. You find your own intensity throughout the ride. Own your intensity. Still got a few minutes left to warm up. And we're going to ease into it. The next track will be all terrain. So I like to think of it as an extension of the warm up. Okay, let's go ahead and reach down, start to add a touch of resistance. Find what will be your flat road. Yeah, you should feel a little bit of a pushback on the pedals, but not much. Little road under your feet. This is where we'll come back to recover. So this is our moderate intensity. So once the next song starts, we're still going to have 1 minute flat, 1 minute standing flat, a 1 minute seated climb, and a 1 minute standing climb. Just to prime those legs for the road ahead of us. We've got about 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this track. Got 1 minute left here. So talk about zones. So I'm going to work 3 zones today. Zone 1 is right here where we're at, easy. Zone 2 is moderate. You're standing flat and, start the starting to climb. Zone 3 is going to be our hardest zone. All right, warm up is done. So we've got another minute seated flat. Then we have a minute standing flat. We will add a touch of resistance before we come out of the saddle. I want you to have enough resistance on your bike to support your body weight out of the saddle. So if you do come out of the saddle and you feel like you're a little out of control, all I ask is that you add some resistance. Got about 30 more seconds here in the saddle. We've got 10 seconds out. Let's go ahead and add a touch of resistance. In 5, 2, 1, stand it up, tug it out. Try to keep those hands in either a hand position 2 or on the flat part of the bar, so 2.5 on the outer curve. If hand position 3 feels more comfortable for you here, that's fine. You can go here too. That's your option. When we come back down to the saddle, we're heading to the hills. And we're going to be there for a few songs. Come on, stand tall. Steady. In control. 10 seconds. 2, 1, have a seat. Stand to that resistance. Give it a generous turn to the right. I want you to find 60 to 80 RPM. So add your resistance accordingly. If you have a monitor on your bike that tells you the RPM, that's great. If you don't have one, that's fine too. If you don't have a monitor and you want to do a manual check to see how fast you're going, what you can do is place one hand over one thigh for 10 seconds. Count how many times your thigh hits your hand. Multiply that by 6. That'll be your RPM. And RPM stands for revolution per minute. Right in 3, 2, 1. Standing climb to the end of the song. You got just over a minute. One minute. Thirty more seconds here. Come on, left. One last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Try to keep that resistance the same. If you feel like you need to take a little bit off, that's fine. But I still want you to be climbing. 60 to 80 RPM. Moderate to heavy resistance. High zone 2, low zone 3. So if you needed to be more zone 2, that's fine. This is your ride, your workout. You do what you need to do to get to the end. And steady, see the climb. Settle in here. Come on. Come to this ride as you, just as you are. Got 3 more minutes here. Still climbing. Come on, you're doing great. Come on, it's still early, so hang in there. Got 2 more minutes here before we change it up. Come on, keep it steady. Stay focused. Stay committed. We've got 2 more songs at this resistance, just so you know. So if you do need to adjust the resistance at any time, feel free to do it. You do you. One minute. Then the next track is going to be jump, in and out of the saddle, same resistance, same cadence parameters, 60 to 80 RPM. So this next song, we're just going to focus on smooth transitions in and out of the saddle. We've got 30 more seconds here. Come on. Get after it. Got to start to find the rhythm here. Find that beat. 2, 1, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, saddle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 4, 3, 2, 1, saddle. 16 counts each. 2, 1, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, saddle. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 4, 3, 2, 1, saddle. 2, 1, we're up. 4, 3, 2, 1, saddle. 3 minutes to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, we're up. 4, 3, 2, 1, saddle. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 4, 3, 2, 1, saddle. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 2, 1, saddle. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 2, 1, saddle. 8 down. 2, 1, up. 2, 1, saddle. 2, 1, up. Down. 2, 1, up. 2, 1, down. 2, 1, we're up. And down. 2, 1, up. Down. Almost there. Bring it up. Just over a minute. Saddle. 2, 1, up. Down. 1 minute. Bring it up. Down. 2, 1, up. Down. 2, 1, up. 2, 1, saddle. 2, 1, up. Down. 2, 1, up. Down. 2, 1, up. Down. 2, 1, we're up. Down. 2, 1, up. And down. Stay here. Settle in. This is our last song at this resistance. We're going to have some breakaways. You know, imagine we've got a handful of riders ahead of us. And they're, you know, a little bit in our way. So we're just trying to pass them. It's not going to be a full-out sprint. There's too much resistance on the bike for that. We are racing them uphill. All right, let's bring it up. I'll count it down. We got 20-second drills. 2, 1, pick up the pace. 20 seconds, push. Come on. Halfway. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the saddle and slow it down. We're going to do a few more of those. And I'm getting a little winded here. So I just adjusted my resistance a little bit. I'm listening to my body. So you do what you need to do. Still climbing though. Let's come on up. 3, 2, 1. Accelerate. Pick up the pace. Let's go. 75 to 80 RPM if you can. If not, just get as close as you can. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Slow it down. 2 more. And then we got a flat road coming up to recover on. Our recovery is going to be 4 minutes and 13 seconds. So knowing that, can you push a little bit more on these last 2? All right. Stand it up. 3, 2, 1. Pick up the pace. Let's go. Come on, let's get it done. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the saddle. Slow it down. 1 more to go. You're doing great. This is going to be our last push to get to the top of this hill. So got a little bit more time in between sets this time. All right, let's stand it up. Settle in here. Get ready. Come on. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick up the pace. Let's go. Last 20 seconds. Come on, all the way. Last 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Have a seat. Flat road. I told you we'd had a little flat road ahead of us. Just keep your legs moving. Go at whatever cadence works for you. Grab water if you need it. Towel down if you need it. This is your recovery. So if you want to take it standing, feel free to do so. I'm going to stay in the saddle during the recovery. You do you. For me, I feel like it's easier to recover when I'm seated in the saddle. When I'm standing, my body just wants to get all crazy on me. So this is my happy zone right here. My sweet spot. Got 3 more minutes. Recover. Catch your breath. Our next climb is only going to be Tucson. So a little bit shorter. On this climb that's coming up, we're going to have 1 song that's a seated climb and 1 song jump like we did before. Our second and final set of jumps for the class. Relax. Take it easy. If you'd like, you can sit back, take out the upper body, do some shoulder rolls, release the tension, do what you need to do here. That's just under 2 minutes. If you need more time to recover after this, feel free to take it. Most important thing is just keep moving. You don't want to just stop. Yeah, you don't want to be going really, really, really hard and then just stop and try getting off your bike. You might get a little dizzy if you try that. And I don't want anybody passing out in my class. One minute left to recover. And we're going right back into the hills. Last 30 seconds here. At 10 seconds to our quad. So I just remember I don't give specific gear numbers. I just give you an RPM range and you adjust your resistance to max it. I want you to add enough resistance to bring the leg speed to 60 to 80 RPM. If you're closer to the 80 RPM point, that's fine. If you're going heavier and closer to the 60 RPM point, that's fine too. Maybe you're somewhere in the middle. So 4 minutes here. So back to the climb again, back to the hill. You know, when I lived in Florida, hills were my favorite part of the class because, you know, Florida, if you don't know anything about it, it's all flat as a pancake. So I would always tell my classes there that since we don't have hills in Florida, we've got to work them in here. So I don't know if that's the case where you live at or not, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I know we've been in the saddle for a while. If you do need to take a quick saddle break, that's fine. Otherwise, just I want you to try to stay right here. Reason being, next saddle, we got next saddle. Next song, we're going to be working the in and out of the saddle. So you'll get a saddle break then. So like our first set of jumps, we're going to start with 16 counts and finish with 8 counts. So we're about halfway through the class now. So congratulations, you've made it this far. You're doing some great work there. So keep it going. One minute to go here. So once the next song starts, we'll find our rhythm and get to work, jumping in and out of time. Last 30 seconds. Two, one, up. The song is fast, so it's going to go fast. Have a seat. Two, one, up. 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. 2, 1, up. Have a seat. Yes, my cat just jumped up on my butt. Bring it up. Oh, that cat of mine is a nut. Have a seat. Yeah, my cat thinks she's got to be the center of attention. Bring it up. Back in the side. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 2, 1, south. 2, 1, up. 2, 1, saddle. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 2, 1, south. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, down. 3, 2, 1, up. Down. 8 count. Up. Down. 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 1 minute to go. Up. Down. We get a recovery after this. Up. Down. Up. down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Just a couple more. Down, up, down. One more. Up, down. Flat road. Level off. Recover. You've got about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So after this recovery, we've got 3 working songs. Just, I don't want to get too far ahead, so I'll just tell you what the next song entails. It's going to mimic the first song we did. Seated flat, standing flat, seated climb, standing climb. So that's what's ahead of us. Grab water if you need it while we're here. Towel down if you need it. Take a stand. Take a saddle break if you need it. You do you. This is your recovery, not mine. Just relax, recover. Three more minutes to recover. You came a long way, covered a lot of road. You got just a little bit more road ahead of us to get to the finish line. You've got 2 more minutes left to recover, like before. If you need more time to recover, take it. Just keep those legs moving. Like I said before, you don't want to just stop. Especially if you have low blood pressure like I do. If I just stopped, I'd probably, fall over. So don't be like me. That's what I'm saying. One more minute here. And we got our next track coming up, all terrain. So we're still going to be in the saddle a tad bit longer. But don't worry, we do have a saddle break coming up. Three, two, one. Okay, these are all terrain tracks. So I want you on a flat road. So if you took a whole lot of resistance off before, then add a little. You need to add a little bit. Get to your flat road. Before we come out of the saddle, we will add a touch of resistance. You know, I want you to have enough resistance on your bike to support your body weight. So you can always adjust when you come out of the saddle if you need to. You don't want to come out of the saddle and be, all over the place. And I don't want anybody getting hurt. We've got 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and add a bit of resistance. You might add a quarter turn. Maybe you're adding half a turn. That's up to you. Bring it up for a minute. 60 seconds here. You can have your hands either back here on the crossbar or up in three. That's up to you. Whichever one you feel gives you more support, makes you feel more stable. Okay, 30 more seconds here. Then we're back to the hills. Come on. Three, two, one. Have a seat. Reach down. Turn that knob, resistance knob to the right until you slow your leg speed, 60 to 80 RPM. Good. You can be closer to the 60 RPM if you want, which is heavier resistance. If you need to be at a lighter resistance, it's fine if you're closer to that 80 RPM point or somewhere in between. You do you. Nobody's going to judge you here. 30 seconds, then we come, or actually about 20 seconds, my bad. Then we'll come up. And in 10, we're coming up. 5, 2, 1, bring it up. Just over a minute. Next song, we're still going to be in the hills. Come on, you're doing awesome. Keep it up. Last 30 seconds. Come on. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Try to keep that resistance the same. If you do need to adjust, that's fine. We're going to do 1 minute seated, 1 minute standing. We've got this song to work through. Then after this, we got one more working song. So we're almost to the finish line. And 5, 2, 1. Stand it up. You have the option to stay in the saddle if you need it. Come on. Thirty more seconds here. Ten more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Have speed. Hang on to that resistance if you can. You can adjust if you need to. We're going to come out of the saddle one more time. Then our next song is going to be breakaways like we did before. Still going to be on a hill. So that said, it's not going to be an all-out sprint. It's going to be just enough to bump up that heart rate a bit. Just to bump up the intensity a bit. All right, we got 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Let's go. All the way. 1 minute. Thirty seconds to go. Come on. Last 10. 2, 1. Have a seat. Same resistance. We're going to have some 20-second speed bursts like we did before. So we've done these before. They're not new. These speed surges are only going to be 20 seconds, so it's not going to be for long. Let's bring it up. I'll count it off in 3, 2, 1. Pick up the pace. Push that pace. Come on, come on. 10 seconds to go. 2, 1. Have a seat. Slow it down. 3 to go. It's our last working song. Make it count. Make it work. Our next one's coming up fast. Let's bring it up. 3, 2, 1. Pick up the pace. 20 seconds. Push. Come on, come on. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Have a seat. Two more to go. Round 3 coming up. Come on, we're racing to the finish line. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1. Pick up the pace. Let's go. Get it done. Five, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Have a seat. One more to go. This is it. Come on, you made it this far. Just one more effort. This is it. Let's bring it up. Get ready. Get set. Last push. 2, 1. Push that pace. Let's go. Come on, rest. Keep it up. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Have a seat. Flat road. So I'll keep just a little bit of the resistance on the bike. But not much. Easy roll. Enjoy the moment. You made it. You did a great job today. I want to thank you for joining me. This class will be available on my YouTube channel anytime you want to come back to it. Feel free to leave a comment when you're done. Let me know what you liked about the class. Let me know what you didn't like about the class. So I have all my contact info on my YouTube channel. There, if you go to my YouTube channel, you should be able to find my website and social media information to follow me there. We're just using this song, bring our heart rate down. Then we'll come off the bike and stretch out our legs. Nice and easy. Doesn't it feel amazing to get your workout done and out of the way? Sit back if you'd like. You can give me some shoulder rolls. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll them forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Your hands up and back. Touch the shoulder blades. Catch the arm. And relax. Shake it out. Let's take a few deep breaths in. Inhale, hands up. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. And relax. Take it out. You can bring those hands back down to the handlebars if you'd like. Let's make sure all that resistance is all the way off. We've got just about a minute left on the bike. If you feel like you need more time on the bike to bring that heart rate down, to let that breathing settle, that's totally fine. You can stay here as long as you need to. Just remember to stretch when you're done, please. Thirty more seconds. Slowing it down a bit. We got 10 seconds. So if you need on most bikes, the resistance knot doubles as a brake, so you can just push down on it and safely unclip or uncage your shoes. Move this over a bit. All right, I'm going to grab one foot, bring the heel to your butt. We're going to hold each stretch for about 20 seconds. Relax, same leg, heel down, toe up, hands at the hip. You could bring your hands to the opposite thigh. All right, stand it up. Grab the other foot, heel to butt. Same leg, heel down, toe up, hinge at the hip. You can place your hands on the opposite side if you'd like. Got one more set of stretches after this. All right, let's stand it up. We're going to go into a figure 4 stretch. Take one ankle on top of the other knee. Sit back like you're sitting to a chair. If you want a deeper stretch, you can push that knee away. That's optional. Stand it up, relax, change legs. Go ahead and relax, and we're all done. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the class. You can let me know in the comments. Namaste, and enjoy the rest of your day.